Welcome back to another video. My name is Roman Villa. I'm a director of LKV flooring. So what we're gonna do in this video is go through preference floors Aspire hybrid range. So we have it here on display. So what we'll quickly go through every single color. So we have a kind of a video version of it. And quickly, what is hybrid? Hybrid is SPC, WPC, stone plastic, wood plastic compounds with the vinyl on top, which looks like timber, kind of a waterproof, scratch-proof, durable flooring installed as floating. So let's get to that preference Aspire hybrid range and I'll see you then. So in the preference floors Aspire hybrid range, we have 14 colors and we'll start with the most popular one, which is the Coastal Black Butt. That's my favorite, a bestseller for many years, and that's how it looks. So we have it all stationary light in, so you can actually compare each one of them under the same lighting. Aspire Coastal Black Butt, again, we're laying pretty much once a week that color. Very popular, nice and classic look. 8 millimeters thick, 1.8 long. That's the Aspire Coastal Black Butt. Let's go to the next one. Another very classic look, Queensland Spotted Gum. That's not as popular as the previous one, but still very classic, nice looking floor. I would say this will be good if you have a lot of daylight. This color will be nice contrast with your white walls, very light apartment or something like that. So a good one. Coastal Black Butt, good for very dark spaces. So if you want to bring more light in, use Coastal Black Butt. If you already have a lot of daylight, use safe to go darker. Anyway, let's go to the next one. Silver Moon, European Oak range, nice and silver. Again, it used to be very popular a couple days ago, couple years ago, sorry. It used to be very popular a couple years ago, but now I see trend that silver tones are going away, but still nice and classic. If you want to match it with something in your floor, with the rest of it, with the other floor that are already silver, that's a good one. But obviously not as popular as it used to be. Pebble Beach, nice color. Again, to me, we don't do much of that Pebble Beach. It's like a special feature because, again, lots of knots and all that. So some people like it, some people don't. But that's the Pebble Beach color. Another very popular, Mountain Oak, which is more like a classic European oak look. Very popular. Another, maybe once a week, twice a week, we do something like this. Very popular. It's a 220 wide, 8 millimeter thick, 1.8 meters long plank. Nice and classic in terms of European oak. All right, Dolomite. That's I would say not many of that floor we do because it's too light. Again, little tip for you, the lighter or the darker you go, more you see. So if you're gonna go like a Dolomite like this, very light, expect cleaning your floors more often. That's why we don't sell much of this one. But again, beautiful, very light floors. Not my cup of tea, but for someone will be nice and bright. Sandy Bluff, another very popular color we sell a lot. Sandy Bluff, it's more like a honey tone compared to that Mountain Oak we had before. So Sandy Bluff, nice European oak style, but a little bit more towards that honey classic look. One of the best sellers. The best seller we have is chicory. That's the that's the same as the coastal black butt we sell a lot, and the chicory is the same, very good selling product, but European oak. If the coastal black butt is the Australian species, chicory will be the European oak species. They probably nailed with this color. It's not too bright, not too dark. The feature and actual print of flooring like represents it well, and especially very good over big open spaces. You can find actually a few finished shop on our Instagram, so jump on Instagram and you can see this color. Same as coastal black butt, a lot of it on our Instagram finished shops. Chicory, my favorite in European oak. Very good one. Warm Springs, again, if you like dark floors, that will be your choice. Not popular one, but because it's got that kind of like a rustic look, so not many people nowadays want to go like a rustic look. But yeah, that's the one of the darkest floors. If you like, I would recommend this kind of a color to investment properties. So if you buy an investment and you want something to put down instead of carpet and something durable, and you like don't want to maintain it, that's the really good color, because you won't see anything on this floor. It hides all the dust and dirt and so on. So very good for the rentals. Homestead. All right, that's the like a brownish European oak color. Used to be very popular, same as silver. What was the color? Silver moon, correct? Yes, same. Used to be very popular 3-4 years ago. Because now I don't see many people buying this one. Again, maybe trend is going more towards a lighter color floors. But that's nice. Again, we did a lot of it 3-4 years ago. Now I don't see a trend going back to this. So, but yeah, still Homestead, that's your color. Same with Iron Ridge. So again, that's got that like a rustic look to it. So it's got the saw cuts, very stand out. So if you really like the rustic look, maybe that's the way to go for you. Not my like, I don't really like this color, but I'm not an interior designer, so I'm more like a floor installer. So, but anyways, that's the Iron Ridge. Crystal Lake from that silver family colors. So very popular, used to be very popular. Nowadays I don't see much of people going this way. One of the first ones, because the Aspire range is maybe 5 years old. That was one of the first ones they introduced to a market. So that's a very old color. We've done a lot of it years ago, but yeah, now that's the Silver Lake or Crystal Lake Aspire range. New South Wales Spotted Gum, classic spotted gum look. That's gonna be my favorite in terms of if we're talking about spotted gum, because spotted gum is my favorite tree or my favorite species in the engineered timber floors and solid. I would say this New South Wales Spotted Gum represents it very well. So when it's laid over the big scale, it looks like real timber. So that's your New South Wales Spotted Gum. So very beautiful. Again, big thumbs up from me for this color. Again, so just keep in mind that Australian species are a bit narrower boards than European oaks, because European oaks, as I said, they are like 220 wide. The Australian species, because the actual tree is narrower, so when they kind of are trying to represent a spotted gum or any Australian native trees in the plastic floors, they do the same thing. So this is 170, like 180 wide compared to 120 within the European oak. But that's a New South Wales spotted gum. My like for this color. And the last one, New England black butt. Honestly, that's why I have it all the way down, because I don't see people going this color. To be honest, I don't know what's wrong with this color, but when people see this color in the showroom, they take it outside, put it under the natural light. They choosing either coastal black butt or that New South Wales spotted gum. This one kind of in between, but I don't see many people going for this one. Like, that's from our showroom. I don't know how the other shops are going with this one, but I don't see many people going this way. But that's New England black butt. It's okay. Again, I already said my favorite ones to you, but this is a New England black butt, and that's the pretty much all the 14 colors of Preference Floors Aspire hybrid flooring range, 8 millimeters. So it used to be 6.5, so then we had a few issues with locking system, so they do listen and they made it 8 mil. Now once we lay this floor, any of those colors, no issues, no cupping, nothing. Very good product. I can recommend for rentals, for investments, for something that you after, like replacing carpets. Much better than carpet. Just go for this one. Again, some of the colors that you've seen today you can find on Instagram. Some of them are on our website. Like on our website, you see them all. So just go, just find Google Aspire and you see it. But stay tuned. We're gonna be looking for each of them. So every stand, as you can see, it's different range, different product, different supplier, different collection, different colors. So we're gonna have this series going with every single one. So, but anyway, stay tuned, subscribe, like, give us a comment for your favorite color, and I'll see you at the next one.